we are going to do something that we have never done before. But you know what? You're coming along with me because you're a part of this journey. We are going to be getting a personal best in CVC. We're going to be hitting a brand new goal, and I'm really excited because the CVC just started 30 minutes ago when I started recording this. Our personal best ever that we've ever gotten for CVC is 700,000. Not too bad, but also, you know, we can do better. We got this. Ignore all these other stats over here. I'm working on it. We're going to hit 1 million CVC points for this personal best CVC tournament because we definitely want all of these amazing rewards. We are tier 6. Again, you're a part of this journey now, just go with it. We are tier 6, so there's a lot of juicy, amazing rewards. Shards alone, books, energy, the amount of energy that you get with personal rewards, I love it. I feel like I can play the game for once whenever I win and get the personal rewards. If we see that the other team is absolutely just crushing it, if the rest of our clan just decides to, you know, take a step back and save for this specific event, then we might have to readjust. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, I could totally see myself going for the 1 million points, regardless of if we're winning or not, just to be able to say that I did it. I could totally see myself doing that. We'll just adjust and reassess as we go, and that's okay. But hold up, click link in the description right now to get Uugo for free, as well as 2 more amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps you need to follow. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here you go, you find Uugo here, as well as Tagoar and Rector Drath as you progress through the game. Then, use promo code Supreme6 to get yourself an insane Void Legendary, Supreme Galek. This is an amazing account start in Raid, so go ahead and click my link right now and follow the steps. Starting today, we start off with those 45 points. I know, we got a ways to go, but it'll happen. A couple of key points that I want to talk about as we get started with rolling out with the CVC. You'll see I just went straight into arena because, well, one, I put in a solo defense so that I could go down a little bit. Once you hit that gold 5, man, I have the hardest time. Once I get around here, I have the hardest time beating just about any of the teams. So I jumped into arena so that I can get those classic arena tokens to start to reset. Now, real quick, I want to talk about a couple of key points that we really need to pay attention to. Obviously, we've got the potion keeps as a 2x objective, where I'm going to be totally honest with you, I'm just ignoring that. We ain't even paying attention to that. Iron Twins, I might go into just to try to build some speed teams. Really, we're focusing in on this Forge objective. I am so excited for the new quality of life changes that they made, like the quick craft and the fact that you can craft and automatically level it up to see if you want to keep it and then sell it. Freaking love that because I spent so much time in the Forge previously. Another key tool that we're going to be utilizing a lot is multi-battle, background multi-battle. I do plan on going into hard, and I am trying to build a solo farmer or a team. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just have to see which comp will work here, but I do have a couple of different ideas for stage 10 here to quickly farm it up so that we can start getting more points. For right now, I know this will be lesser points, but we're going to go ahead and do Spider 25 for right now. We are going to do the multi-battle so that that's running in the background, and we can go start to dive into some of these other items that we need to get started. I love the multi-battle. It's freaking awesome. That's going to go by so fast. Other key areas that we really need to focus on is the events and tournaments that are going on right now. We have a champion training event. I'll come back to that here in a second. Dungeon Divers event, and there's a spider tournament. I love when there's spider tournaments during CVC because I have a 30-second spider run for Spider 25, and like I told you, I'm working on Spider 10 for like a really good speed farmer. Hopefully speed. I'm hoping it's speed. I mean, even if it's like a minute and a half, I'm cool with that. That'll make me happy. So we're gonna go ahead and run up spider as much as possible. I am considering skipping this fusion. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I mentioned in a previous video, I'm on the fence about it. I still haven't decided. I'm a woman. Give me a break.
I'm trying here, okay?
We're going to come back to it, but for now, either way, I'm going to run up Spider for the points for CVC, and I mean, might as well just go in all in for the Dungeon Divers. So either way, we'll be getting some of these fusion items, so you know, we can stay on the fence for a second, but we're going to be running those anyway for the CVC. Coming back to champion training, I am so excited that they have a champion training going on during CVC as well, because look, see, that Spider's already done. Spider's already done. I love it. Although I wish it went a little longer so I can continue working on what I'm doing. When it comes to champion training, I do think that we will be able to get these beautiful books and the void shard. I'm hoping. Anyway, we're just gonna go through and do all the normal things that we planned on doing and go from there. So I have been farming up a bunch of different champs, you know, during your dailies where you have like, you have to go do 7 campaign battles, or during past champion trainings. I was saving a lot of these champions, or during the Fabian, the Soulstone event that was going on. Oh, I hated that one. I did not like that one. My account did not like it, but I was farming up a bunch of champs during that, and I saved the food champs for the CVC. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be 6-starring 2 Uugos because we were lucky enough to grab 2 Uugos in a previous shard pulling video, again during a summoning event for Fabian. And then we also need to level up Fabian. He's still sitting here. He also needs to be ascended. I know this is lacking, but I still need to freaking get my Alice put together and finish her up and build her out. So we have at least 4 different 6-stars that we're going to upgrade, but I also think I might be able to do a 5th one. We have a bunch of chickens. We have a bunch of food. I even have some food like in the vaults and things. So I think we might have enough to do 5 6-stars. I think I'm going to do them all because one, that's a ton of CVC points that we would be able to get just from upgrading them to 6 stars, not to mention the ascensions and the books, but also upgrading all the other foods in the meantime as well. But also it will go towards this champion training event, and I would really like to get these final rewards right here. We've got Dungeon Divers champion training and Spider all going on at the same time. I need to get another background multi-battle going on, man. I need to get on top of it. Actually, what I really need to do is I need to finish building out that Spider 10 team so that I can get to Spider hard instead of doing Spider normal. Okay, for Forge, since it is a 2 times objective, I have been saving up a bunch of Forge materials. We don't have like a crazy amount, but I feel like 2,600 is decent, right? 2,600 materials, that's not too bad, right? We're going to test out the quick craft feature that they have. I'm really excited to try this out, especially because I don't have to keep on going back and forth from the Forge to my inventory, and then if it overflows into my inbox, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
We all know that now. Easy.
So being able to just quick craft as much as possible, plus set up all of the different filters and everything so that we can auto sell. The only thing is I did plan on getting those extra points by upgrading anything that I get to at least level 4 before selling it, because it gives you more points in the CVC. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only thing I'm a little bit iffy on and what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to be honest with how much I need to get done during the CVC. I'm probably just going to turn on this gear selling filter and just not get the extra points, which isn't the most ideal, but it'll be okay. Speaking of the Forge and being able to get as many points as possible with silver, we have 196 million silver. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I love trying to see how many CVC points I can get. We're trying to get it to 200 million, and then I'm going to go in, track how many points we have, and then we're going to do all of the Forge with our silver and upgrade a bunch of champions. I have a ton of champions that I need to either rebuild because they're old and outdated. There's quite a few of them actually. Or 2, we also have Knight's Revenant going on right here. And this is the very last faction stage that I need to get a 3-star on. The very last one. So I'm going to try and go in and rebuild the Arcs. I think I might rebuild a couple of champions. I'm more than likely going to rebuild Skull Crowns. I don't know. We got to play around with which team we're going to play with. We're going to rebuild them and we're going to test them out because we want to get those final 2 stars so that we can get our freaking Lydia. How freaking cool would it be if we were able to get a Lydia during this CVC? That'd be so amazing. I've been trying that Knight's Rev for a while though. I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and get some of these other points in. So I do need to get my Mr. Wallmaster upgrade. He's almost there. Should I just YOLO it? I'm just gonna do 2. I do want the cooldown on the last. Of course we have to do one more. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. So War Master Thorion is one of the champions that I'm looking at potentially solo farming Spider 10. That would be incredible, especially because then we can put in a bunch of food champs and then we can not only be getting the champion training and CVC points for upgrading champions and leveling up champions, but we could also be running Spider 10 hard, which is worth more points. I think I want to put in some books with RX, but I'm not 100% sure. She is another champion that can potentially solo farm Spider 10 hard, or at least that's what I've seen other people do. I don't know if I need to book her out for it. I'm gonna come back to this. I need so many freaking legendary champions that I need to add books to, and I only have 6 left now. I mean, Artak alone, Artak would be great. Wait, great, now I want to give them to Artak. Okay, we're gonna come back.
A few moments later.
Another comment that I've gotten on a previous video is that Oboro, I'm struggling with Hydra. I'm trying to rebuild my Hydra teams. Someone said that Oboro is great for Hydra, so I might want to finish building her out. How many books does she need? 4? Oh, it's all for her last one. Of course they are, where all the cooldowns are. Okay, well, just put them all into her then. That's great. We'll just, it's only 4, but still, I'm just saying, that's how it works out. You're always able to like get the other ones booked that you don't want booked, and then the one that you want booked because it's got, either a debuff or cooldown. Of course, that's the one it doesn't go to, but it's fine. She's booked out now. She good. Okay, and then we also have these 2 Uugos that we need to book out as well. I'm so excited to use Uugo. We got 2 of them too. I did decide that I'm going to build them both out. Jeez, how many freaking books do you need, lady?
What is your problem?
All right, so we're going to come back to books, but let's get these ascensions done. I know, it's so great. You're going to be a level 6 today too. It's beautiful, sir. Congratulations. Actually, let's just 6-star you right now. You're welcome. Get your 6-star ascension. I love those points. Beautiful points, beautiful points. And then we got to work on his masteries, but we'll work on leveling him up to 60 with those masteries. Let's ascend Uugo. I'll come back and 6-star her after we get her fed up to 6-star as well. Get this Uugo all done. I love having this many potions. I started a free-to-play account, which we will be talking about in a little bit, and it is so funny how much I didn't realize how many potions that I have on my main account, and because I just get them now for all the rewards and clan boss and all the stuffs, right? Free-to-play account though, I am needing potions so freaking bad. It's funny because I feel like for 2 to 4 weeks I'm saving resources constantly for CVC, and then when CVC happens it's like I can actually play the game. It's like I can actually go in and upgrade these champions that I've been waiting, and all this food that I've been saving, and all the ascension potions and the books. It's like I can actually have some account growth during the CVCs, which it's okay. I think it's okay to play that way because you get more rewards out of it. Also, it's just fun. Do you know what I mean? It's just fun to kind of have all of these resources saved up, so when you have big events go on, you can go in and have a lot of fun during the CVCs. Plus, I'm competitive, and that's okay. But we're gonna go in, and I'm really excited to see the difference that it makes in all the different teams and all the different areas. I want to talk about some of the resources we're going to be using now. So we are going to rank up those champions we talked about. We're going to do 4 to 5 6-stars, plus ascending them, plus booking them out. We are going to upgrade our Great Hall. We have quite a few of those medals saved up to be able to do that. Again, another area that we save for CVC, and it just sits there. But we actually get some account growth during CVC. Arena, I'm literally just going to run Arena in between everything that I'm doing. I'm going to try to utilize those background multi-battles as much as possible and be doing everything else. All right, we covered all the resources for the most part that we're going to be using right now in the beginning of the CVC. We've got faction wars, forge, silver, books, upgrading champions. We've got loads to work with. Okay, we're already at 32,000. We're doing all right, even though I want to be up here because I'm competitive. And then what I'm going to also do is I'm going to check in here frequently to see how we're doing with our matchup. If we're getting totally obliterated, like I mentioned, we might try to slow down and save some of the resources that could be utilized for the next CVC PR, or, you know, I might just go all in. If we do decide to go all in, like say this is a really good matchup, which so far it is, but it's too early to tell. I hope it is, because those are the most fun when you're like staying up super late, or at least for me, staying up late to like try to finish it last second. They're stressful, but I think that they're fun. Don't tell the other team I said that, because then they're gonna go all in. If it is a good matchup, we've already shared the resources we're gonna just do anyway, but some of the resources we're going to save just in case, and like just either slowly use or wait to use towards the end. Mainly is going to be the gems. We have 4,300. I am not going to be using them to buy shards. I'm going to be using them as energy. We do have the silver and forge, which I plan on using either way. We are not going to be pulling any shards. The only time I pull shards during a CVC is 1, if there's a summon event also going along with it. 2, if there's a really good, you know, 2x or progressive thing going on that I really want to go after. Or 3, if we are so close to winning and last minute I just need to go in and pull some of these fragment summons or shards, then sometimes I'll go in and I'll do some 10 pulls of ancients. But generally I like to save those until the end to see if we need them for the CVC. There's been plenty of times where we do so well in CVC that I'm glad that I saved my shards for the next fusion or for the next summon event or big event that I want to be using them for, because we easily won without having to pull them. So I usually save my shards till the end. Same with soul stones. So there have been more tournaments and events going on with pulling soul stones, and I have quite a few. We've got 59 saved up and 5 immortal soul stones. We don't have any of the big boys, I'm sorry, but maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can work out a way to get some. All right, while we're running some multi-battles on the main account, we're going to be going into our free-to-play account. This account is newer. She's only 3 weeks old. She's just a little toddler, but she's growing. We're doing well. I have to say right off the bat, it was freaking hard for me to save for the CVC for this account, because in the beginning stages of a free-to-play account, a brand new account especially, you just really want to use all the resources you have, because that account growth goes so much further. Every single shard, every single ascension, every single book feels like it goes so much further on a brand new account than it does maybe on a main account. At least in the beginning it does. So it was so hard for me to save things, but I did. We were able to save a little bit of items to use for the CVC. CVC. First and foremost, I'm going to be upgrading my second 6-star. That was the one that was the hardest for me to save. And we only have one 6-star champion on this account, which is Kale. And now we need to decide who we're going to 6-star next. We have a few options I've got my eye on, but we do have the food in order to make that happen. So we are going to 6-star our second champion for this account. We're also going to be ascending. I don't have a ton of potions, as I mentioned earlier, but we are going to send everyone that we possibly can, as much as we possibly can. We are also going to use the few books that we have, not as many as our main account, but we did set them aside so that we can use them for the CVC as well. That also goes for like any champions that I've set aside. Like for him, we do have a bunch of dupes saved up. We're going to go in and we're going to upgrade skills as much as possible. How many more does he need? Okay, I think we need one more for him. We also have a War Maiden and we need to upgrade hers. We've just been farming out all these different champions and things to set aside and save for the CVC. I'm not going to use any books for her because we can easily just farm her up in campaign. Okay, so we still need a bit more for her, but that's okay because we just got some points from doing that in general. We can also work on our Great Hall here for the free-to-play account. I'll come in and decide where we're going to put those different points. I do plan on using a lot of my gems for this as well. Again, converting it over to energy and using that to just run up as much as possible. When it comes to the events we talked about before, we really want to be focusing in on Dungeon Divers, Champion Training, and Spider. Now, here's the thing about this account. I can't do Spider 10. Well, we can do Spider 10, but it's not consistent. We're not hitting it every single time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus first on getting our second 6-star champion. Hopefully they can help us be able to do stage 10 a whole lot better, and then we'll farm up Spider. It's ironic that on my main account, I'm trying to do Spider 10 hard and build a team for that. And on my free to play, we're trying to do Spider 10 normal, but that's funny. But if we're not able to do Spider 10, even though there's a Spider event going on, I might farm up some of the rewards from the Spider event, but then switch over to Dragon. Although the, rings and amulets and batters are super, super helpful, it just takes so much farming to get to what you need for all the different champions. And I just feel like right now, getting more speed items, lifesteal items could be a little bit more helpful to my account right now from what I need. So I might just, depending on what I'm able to do, I might switch over to Dragon a bit for that farming. I also want to try to get in some minnow farming if we can. We definitely need our masteries and we need to try to finish up that stage 15 and get that one consistently finished too. Goals in mind for the main account, we are going to be hitting 1 million CVC points unless the other team is just totally crushing us and we have to like save resources. That's the only reason we won't hit 1 million. I'm gonna make it happen even if I have to run this for the next 48 hours straight and just be playing Raid Shadow Legends for the next 48 hours straight. Then fine, we're gonna do it. I'm petty and I'm competitive and it's gonna happen. We're gonna hit 1 million CVC points. It's gonna be a lot of work. We're gonna do it. For the free to play account, this newer account, our goal is to hit 250,000 CVC points, and the reason why is because the last CVC we were able to do 100,000 and it was only a week old, so I feel like doing 250,000 is doable. Maybe that's pushing it a little bit, I don't know, but it seems like we did 100k easily last time. So I'm gonna do a little push goal for this little free-to-play toddler account. We're gonna go for 250,000. Woo! Okay, we got started. We woke up early this morning. I live in the States, so I woke up at 2 to get ready and get going for both recording and for starting the CVC. We are locked in. We're going to keep this rolling. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Fail. I've got 2 current accounts going on right now that we are creating loads of content for. We've got my main account. I call it my Fixer Upper because it has a lot of fixing up in to do, and my new free-to-play account, our little toddler baby that we're trying to build from scratch. I hope you have an amazing freaking day. Go kick some butt in the CVC. May the odds be ever in your favor. Keep killing it, and I'll see ya.